I have been really getting into FNAF animation videos for some odd reason. It has been tickling my little brain. I don't know. It just been, I don't know, man. I just like watching FNAF shorts. So I found a cool one and I'm just gonna react to it.
Why do you smile like you've been told a secret? Now you're telling lies.
But I assume this is a short for the brand new FNAF game, The Mimic, that's coming out.
It's 'cause you have sworn to keep it, but no one keeps a secret. No one keeps a secret. Why, when we do our darkest deeds, do we tell? They burn and our brains become a living hell. 'Cause everybody tells, everybody tells.
Smash. What? You're tweaking. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all for real though. Like, bro, The Mimic has truly, I'm not gonna cap when I say this, the FNAF The Mimic game, this is FNAF's, in my personal opinion, this is FNAF's last chance. It's their last chance to either make a bang, like make this shit bang. Like if this game don't bang, I feel like FNAF as a whole is like cooked. Like as a gaming whole, it's cooked. Because FNAF Into the Pit, in my opinion, I feel like FNAF Into the Pit, yeah, it's a good game, but it's a placeholder. It was just, hey, we're gonna give you this game until you get the real game that's coming out in a year or two. Like, bro, FNAF Into the Pit was a good game. Was it anything crazy? No, not really. But The Mimic has the chance to either get the bad taste of Security Breach out of your mouth or just add to it. Like if The Mimic isn't hands down the best FNAF game ever made, then I think there's no point of making FNAF games anymore. We saw with people like Poppy Playtime where they were able to transform, like chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime. I cannot express how much I love that game, how much I love that chapter. Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime is hands down one of the greatest games I've ever touched. I love the story. I love the mechanics. I love the adventure. I loved all the little side plots. Everything about that game was perfect. Nothing, like, bro, there's literally nothing I can say negative about chapter 3. But FNAF, they tried with Security Breach. They tried it. They tried with the DLC for Security Breach. And none of it really felt, like, I gotta give props where props is due. The DLC to Security Breach was more enjoyable, but it wasn't a real game. It wasn't a full-length game. Now that you have The Mimic, that is going to be a free roaming type game, it's going to be the same style of Security Breach. I feel like they have the chance to knock it out of the park or just fumble. And I don't want FNAF to fumble. I really don't. Like, bro, I just hope that this game can knock it out of the park. I hope it can do amazing. I hope they know what they're doing this time. Because Security Breach felt like just a clusterfuck of everything, bro.
It's with this one you say, better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Like, bro, even just The Mimic itself, like, she is so, like, oh, I did not mean to do all that now.
One of them is dead.
Like, just The Mimic itself is intimidating. Like, bro, I feel like The Mimic can be one of the most intimidating creatures in FNAF. And I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. Security Breach, I played Security Breach. It's not like I'm one of those people that didn't play the game. I'm just talking bad about it. Security Breach, nothing was scary about it. The most scariest part about Security Breach was I forgot the guy's name, but it's the one that is the Moon and Sun. I forgot his name. But that was probably, in my opinion, the scariest part about Security Breach, even though it wasn't even that scary at all. Security Breach wasn't a scary game at all. It wasn't a horror game at all. It felt more of an just an adventure game. You're just doing side plots and finding items and blah blah blah, and you're just doing this and that and the third. None of it was scary. None of it made you feel at ease. None of it made you feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna get clipped. No, it didn't make you feel like that. But I feel like the Mimic, I feel like if the Mimic can replicate the feeling of, oh my god, I'm getting hunted down by these evil, weird, uncomfortable looking animatronics and they want to rip my head off and murder me, then I feel like, bro, I feel like the game will be way better. Like, I like the whole jump scare, the jump scare shit, it gets repetitive. Like, let's say you die multiple times with a jump scare. I want FNAF to get the jump scare stuff. Yeah, I have jump scares here and there, but making that the sole kill is going to make the game so much less scary, because as soon as you die, like, oh my god, you see the same jump scare 5 million times. Like, bro, I wanted to, like, bro, I feel like there should be like risk and all that in the Mimic game.
Look into my eyes, now you're getting sleepy. Are you hypnotized by secrets that you're keeping? I know what you're keeping. I know what you're keeping. Got a secret.
Like, bro, the Mimic has hands down the chance to do something gangsta as heck. They have the chance to make, bro, I swear to God, if the Mimic game doesn't bang, and I said this earlier, if it doesn't bang, at this point, just wrap it up. There's no point making them FNAF games anymore, because at this point, it just feels like a cash grab. Like, these past few games have been coming out. You have Help Wanted 2. You have Into the Pit. You have the DLC for Security Breach. All these games that came out, like the last games that came out, they just aren't that good. Like, they're whatever. They're like doable. They're just not good though. Like, I feel like FNAF is, when it comes to mascot horror, they are the founding father of that genre. They literally made that genre what it is. They are that genre. You cannot talk about mascot horror without talking about FNAF. But it seems like FNAF is the only mascot horror franchise right now that sucks at doing mascot horror. Like, you have people like Puppy Playtime, bang. Finding Frankie, bangs. You guys know what I'm talking about. The one with the raccoon. But so many new mascot horror games that are coming out and that are getting released, to the point where they are understanding and making lore and making compelling stories that FNAF just aren't doing right now. Like, no joke, I mean this with everything in my heart. I prefer Poppy Playtime over FNAF. I know that's a wild take to say out loud, but I am honestly gonna say it. Poppy Playtime stuck with their story. They add more to it. They don't make it so confusing. You know what's happening. You know what it is. You, like, there's nothing diluting the story. But when it comes to FNAF's story is just, it's everywhere. It's like no consistency at all. FNAF's story is just a jumble. It's just a bunch of other stories into one. It's like grabbing Play-Doh and mixing all of it in one big old dough. That's what FNAF's lore is, in my opinion. But it seems like, oh my god, I keep on yawning. I just woke up. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But no, it seems like FNAF doesn't know, like, how to make a really good free roaming game. Like, right, I really, really, really hope the Mimic succeeds. I really hope the Mimic blows it out the water. I hope the Mimic shows why FNAF, when it comes to mascot horror, is top dog. And if they don't, then I'm just not at this point. I'm just not gonna be surprised by it at all. Like, I'm not. Like, there's no reason to continue making games if the games are already coming out fantastic, especially when you have high budget games like this one. If the Mimic doesn't succeed, I feel like they should just hang it up and just stick to making the movies, because if not, then I feel like the franchise is just gonna be dead. The fan base is gonna feel used, and I don't know. But now I really hope the Mimic succeeds. So from me to you, thank you. I'm gonna try and find more FNAF shorts to react to. The last one I did with Springtrap and DVD did really well, so I know you guys want it, so I'm gonna try and keep on giving more. So from me to you, toodles. I hope you have a great night and a great day. Bye, everybody.